Hello guys, welcome to Baize Breakdown. As you can see, different kind of video today. I got to 1,000 subscribers. Woohoo! Thanks to everyone who subscribed to me since I started the channel in April. This is something different. I'm not expecting this video to go viral. It's not going to be my best video at all. It's just a mishmash of vlog content when I went to the English Open in Brentwood and a little Q&A. Basically just a little bit of me. I thought I'd introduce myself. I'm the guy behind Baize Breakdown, 1,000 subs. This video is just for everyone that's been with me since I started the channel, continuously watches my videos, comments, subscribes, just to give a little bit back. My normal videos, my analysis videos, everything that I usually do, that'll be back to normal. The schedule is not changing, 2 videos a week, 2 analysis videos a month. Snooker, but I just thought I'd do something different. I will be doing a few vlogs in the future, which will be much more professional, but I just thought I'd start with this. Get it out there, and even doing this right now is making me cringe, so let's get into the video. And just before we get into the video, guys, I just want to say a big thank you for 1,000 subs. I mean, when I started this channel in April, I didn't think I'd get anywhere near 1,000 subs this quickly, so thanks to every single one of you. And also, just as a thank you, I'll be doing a few questions, well, a few Q&A questions, if you like to say that, that you sent in on YouTube, so stay tuned for that. I just arrived in Brentwood. It's not the easiest place to get to, actually, coming from, obviously I'm from London. It's actually quite out in the sticks, which you wouldn't expect, but just got here a little bit late, but Ding Junwee's playing Matt Selt as we speak. I think Wu Yiz is playing Chris Wakelin as well. So a couple of good early games at 10 o'clock. So yeah, just about to get a coffee and get in there. So one of the issues with the Brentwood Centre, it's a great venue. It is a good venue for this kind of tournament. It's got good amenities, there's a cafe, it's a leisure centre, and there is a smell of chlorine everywhere. And Barry Hearn was talking about it the other day, where you don't want your big events in leisure centres. That's the only negative of this venue. The actual arena itself, great, but it does have a little bit of a amateur kind of feel, like this video, I suppose. Well, just watched Wu Yiz defeat Chris Wakelin. Quite a good game, actually. Quite attacking. Chris missed a few balls. Wu Yiz looked really good in the balls, to be fair. Ding and Selt are currently 3-1 to Ding. Ding looks like he's going to close that much out. Selt looks angry as always. I don't know why he's always angry when he's playing, but good couple of games. And we're going to get into the meaty part of the session soon, so it's going to be 1 o'clock. It's 11:30 now. 1 o'clock. I think Judd's out. Looking forward to it.
Right, little Q&A sesh. Let's go. Question from Will's World 1990. Do you want the World Championships to stay at the Crucible, or do you feel it needs to move away?
I think it should stay at the Crucible. I'm a traditionalist, and personally, I think that for the sport to grow, we might have to move it at some point, but I don't want it to go anywhere. If it does move, I want it to stay in Sheffield. I think it has to stay in Sheffield. It has to stay in the UK. The sport is growing in China and Saudi Arabia, and that's great. I want it to continue growing all over the world, but I think the World Championship, it should stay in Sheffield and it should stay in the UK, in my opinion. Yeah.
Nice one. Next one from Dino Theo 640. Is Brissell really any good?
He's world champion. He's a world champion, so he's obviously good. He's so talented. He's one of the most talented players I've ever seen. Up there with Judd, Ronnie, Alex Higgins. But I think it's just in there, isn't it? Is he any good? Yeah, he's world class. He's top 4 in the world when he plays well. But
proof's in the pudding. What is he, world number 35 now, something like that? I mean, we were watching him play later. Maybe I'll give you another answer later on when I watch him play
same matchup as well.
He's playing CJW tonight.
Same matchup.
Which is a matchup from the 2023 World Championship.
That was a brilliant semi-final.
Brilliant game.
Brilliant.
Is he any good? Of course he's good, but it's consistency. That's what it is, really.
Yeah, I agree. Last one from Puckerdan.
Hey, shout out Puckerdan.
Snooker aside, what made you decide to make a YouTube channel?
I'll tell you what is actually a funny story. I was in the gym and it was just before the World Championship, and I really wanted to get in the mood, watch a bit of snooker content. And you know me, I like a bit of analysis, a bit of stats, and there was nothing on YouTube. There was nothing, not even from TNT, not from Eurosport, BBC, nothing where anything like technical or tactical. And I was like scouring the internet for it, and I just thought, why don't I just make it? Why don't I just start making it? Like, don't get me wrong, my content's not professional yet, as you can see from the production of this video. But like, we'll get there, and we'll get there. And I just thought, there's a market for someone to come along and make some content that's a bit different. And it's not just like podcast or Break From Life, for example, who makes great content.
Yeah.
And he does the shot recreations and all that. I'm not doing that. I'm trying to be like an amateur pundit. There's none of that in snooker.
No.
So yeah, that's my motivations really. So yeah, good questions. I'll get to some of them more of them later as the day goes on. But thanks, guys. Do a couple of predictions. We got Judd Trump and Jan Sijun on table 1, and then we've got no, it's Mark Selby, Lee Python. So I'm gonna go Trump 4-1, Selby 4-3 for these first 3 games.
Yeah, I think Selby 4-3 as well. So by the differential, we'll go Judd Trump 4-2.
4-2, yeah. First of all, guys, I want to say a big thank you for the 1,000 subs, as I said before. Apologies for the quality of this vlog. It's been filmed on my phone. I understand it's not a professional production. Second of all, I apologise for my hair in the first Q&A bit. Unfortunately, I wasn't with my girlfriend today, so she couldn't fix it for me. I hope you are enjoying the content, and if you are, give me a like, subscribe, comment down below. And I just thought, while I'm outside, I'll do one more question for Q&A. I'll do some more later, but one more. Dylan Wyatt Brown asks me, do I think there is room for snooker to bring back the World Cup? Resoundingly yes. I think snooker needs a team event. I don't understand why there isn't one. With the fact that there are so many countries now playing. I mean, you could have England, you could have Scotland, you could have Ireland, you could have Belgium, you could have Poland, you could have Holland, you could have China, you could have Hong Kong, you could have, you know, Thailand, so many, Australia. There are so many countries that could be in the World Cup. I don't get why we don't have a team event in snooker. You know, we had the mixed doubles a couple of years ago in Manchester, which was a bit of a weird event. I don't think anyone really enjoyed it that much. I think it's been scrapped. But why don't we have a World Cup in snooker? Resoundingly yes, Dylan. A great question.
Second part of the Q&A.
Second part of the Q&A. Hair's fixed now.
Pulp Fiction book says, who would be in your dream world final? That's the first question.
From any era. From
any era. Any era, yeah.
I'm going to say Ronnie against Alex Higgins. I think that'd be amazing.
Nice. And then, what's one thing you'd change if you had the power to in the game?
Stop putting major ranking events in leisure centres. We're at Brentwood Centre. It's a good venue. It's windy, isn't it? Yeah. It's a good venue, when you're in the venue, but it's just, it doesn't have the right facilities. I try and improve the ranking events need better venues, like it's sponsored by Bet Victor, but you can't even bet with Bet Victor. There's no, it's very soulless. Like you go in there, there's a bar. It's not even a real bar, is it? Like plastic cups, hot dogs. There's no like prestige with it. For me, it's a little bit like I just English Open. If you're gonna have it in a better venue. So I would try and change the venues.
Yeah, fair enough. Goonster 1997 asks, for someone getting into snooker, who would you recommend to watch, past or present?
Well, obviously, I'd recommend Ronnie. Watching Ronnie, really. Watching him in full flow. I'd also recommend watching Mark Selby, because that gives you a more broad. Ronnie's very attacking, but Mark Selby's a complete player. Probably after that, probably Judd, was quite exciting. And like, watch old matches. I'd probably say like, watch some of the big World Championship finals, semi-finals. A match for anyone getting into snooker, I'd say watch the last session of Ronnie against Mark Selby in 2020. Nice. The semi-final of World Championships. One of the best sessions of snooker ever.
Amy Rose Flip Flop asks, is there a player that got you into snooker?
Stephen Hendry got me into snooker. Contrary to popular belief that I'm a Ronnie fan, I've got a few comments of people saying, oh, he's a Ronnie fan. Stephen Hendry was my first favourite player, because of like, I came into snooker when I kind of, he was just on the way down, but he was still prestigious, like playing Hendry. But it was sad, because in my first few years of watching snooker, he was always losing. Ronnie was always bashing him up. And then I think there was a kind of a crossover period where around 2008, where Ronnie was just so good, and I was like, right, I've got to start backing this guy, you know what I mean? But Hendry was the first guy that got me into it, just the way he played. I even liked his waistcoat. Remember the tartan waistcoat he used to wear back in the day? Yeah. I just thought he was classy. Thanks guys for your comments. Thanks for everything that you've done. I think I've not missed anyone out. If I have, I'm sorry. I will be doing another one when we get to 2,000 subs, so let's keep it going. All in all, it's been a good day. The light's going to fail us soon, so I won't be able to film much more. One of the most annoying things happened today to us. Tom Ford played Barry Hawkins. 1-0 up, Barry Hawkins. Tom Ford, shoulder completely injured. So we were like, right, let's bet on Barry Hawkins to win 4-0. Odds will probably be good. Could not bet on it for love nor money. No Wi-Fi. The network was terrible. The weather was terrible, so we were thinking, we're meant to go outside. But of course, he won 4-0. We would have won. I reckon we would have won. I reckon it would have been 6-1. I reckon 10 each. Yeah, I reckon we would have been quids in. But it's getting to the end of the day. The light's gonna fail us soon. I'm gonna end the video here. Like and subscribe. I know the content's a bit amateurish, but we'll get better. I hope you like the vlog, and yeah, like and subscribe if you want a bit more of this content, and I'm gonna get a camera and a more professional setup. But yeah, thanks guys, and special guest Josh Henderson. Get at him. Socials down below and that.